What is going on, guys? Captain Papi here, and we are back with another One Piece Treasure Cruise producer video, volume 6. This is the 6th Yoshi producer video. I believe this is the second video that he's done for both versions of the game at the same time. But we're here to delve into this video. I have watched this already at work, so don't get mad at me, office, but I had to sneak in some Treasure Cruise. So I have seen the video. I've read a little bit about what's going on, but I thought that I'd give my perspective on this update and produce video, as I generally do for these videos, because I think it's important to have different kind of perspective. Obviously, you have videos from Stump and from Todd. Make sure you go watch those. Probably Doble's uploaded a video himself as well. Make sure you go check those out. But I'm sure you're already subscribed on over on those fronts. But with that being said, let's just jump right into this video. Let's go. I'm gonna skip in.
こんにちは。
こんにちは、Yoshi-san。
ワンピーストレジャークルーズのプロデューサーを務めさせていただいております。Yoshi です。
Yoshi です。
トレクル国内版はなんと5月に8周年を迎えることとなります。
Who thought Treasure Cruise was going to make it to 8 years?
ゲーム内スケ
Who
ジュー
thought
ル
Treasure
が
Cruise
統
would
一
make it
され
to
た
8 years?
ということで、今年からは全世界のユーザーの皆様一緒に。
First point that I want to bring up, whilst it isn't really like the biggest problem, and it isn't really a problem at all, but to me it's a little frustrating, is purely the fact that you have, when the global anniversary dropped, it was advertised as a global anniversary on the global version. However, it was advertised as a worldwide celebration on the JP version. You could have easily used the word global, like global in Japanese, and then done anniversary for both JP and global. So it would colloquialize global annie as being global anniversary, right? But then like worldwide means sekkaichu, I think is the word that they generally use, which means like throughout the world, which is like the literal translation, i.e. worldwide. Global just means global, whereas worldwide is a different kind of word altogether. So it'd be interesting to see what their decision process is, whether they advertise it as the Japanese anniversary on the Japanese version of the game, or they advertise it as just the worldwide anniversary on both versions of the game. So I'm sure that on global it'll be advertised the worldwide anniversary, but it's interesting. It'll be interesting for me to see what they advertise it on the JP version of the game. Not that important, but I thought it was an interesting idea to bring up.
お祝いしていければと思います。 以前告知させていただいた
Alright, here we
大
go.
型アップデートも控え
In
てい
this
ると
video,
い
there
うこ
will
とで、
be
今日の動画ではアップデー
12th
ト情報
Annie.
と
12th Annie.
5
Wow,
月
I'm skipping forward a
8
bit.
前夜祭の
No,
情報
the
を
version 12
中心に
update
盛りだくさん
and
で
the
お
anniversary
伝えしてい
countdown
きます
campaign.
よ。トレクルでは4月
Major
26
update
日に
for 26th
大
of
型
April.
アップデートの実施が決定いたしました。
Yep.
今回もたくさんのアップデートを予
Variety
定
of
しているのです
changes.
が、
Wow.
その中でも
Wow.
大きいものを2つ
Leaning
ご
back.
紹介
We're
さ
getting
せていただければ
serious.
と思います。まずはこちら、レベル上限突破が
So
追
as we
加
know,
となり
level
ま
limit
す。
break.
レベル上限を突破すると、
Possible
今まで
limit break
最大
characters
レ
who
ベル
currently have a level
99
cap
だ
of
ったキャラクターがなんと最大レベル
all the way to
150
level 150. So they baited us big time on this picture. We were all pretty convinced that level 110 was going to be the cap, because it kind of makes sense to be like 10 dupes of a character to get you to level 110. I know it's 11 levels technically, but like 10 dupes made a lot of sense. But now that the fact that it is a level 150, we're in a different ball game now.
まで上昇します。基本ステータスはもちろん、一部の
Base
キャラク
stats,
ター
of
は
course,
必殺
you know,
技、
you'd hope so.
船長効果、
Special captain
声優効
ability,
果、
crewmate
海賊
abilities,
再生
and
能力
pirate
をパワーア
rumble
ップすることがありま
capabilities.
す。レベル上限突破に
I'm not the biggest fan of these pictures. I think they could have. First of all, they look pixelated as fudge. Like these look horrible in my opinion. But I feel like they could have gone with different art, because I understand the fact that these are meant to be like level limit break materials, and like I get that totally. Like that's cool, whatever, right? But at the same time, they should have introduced new art. And again, I'm nitpicking because that's my job as an OPTC commentator, is what I would call myself. Not a content creator, but I am an OPTC commentator. I would have preferred for unique art to be done for level limit break, because now we have gold and red posters, which are like tickets, and then we also have gold and red posters that are level limit break. Again, a little weird.
は同じ進化系統のキャラクターか
This is an interesting part here, though.
新しく登場するアイテム レベル上限突破手配書が必要になり
Level
ます
limit break wanted
レベル上昇
posters.
で具体的にどれ
Alright, here we go. Let's do the math before Yoshi does. So you're saying that the initial value, so you start level 99, and then so level limit break wanted posters required. So 1, 2, 4. What is this? 4, 6, 9? Yeah, 9. So is it 9 dupes then to get it to the max level? Because the duplicate is the same effect as level limit break material, as far as I'm aware. So we're saying that 9 dupes is required at minimum to get to the max level limit break level. Interesting. Max level 150, that's a nice clean number. I like the number 150. And the fact that it's 150 also gives them room to expand further if they want to. Like, they could technically go to level 200 if they wanted to increase. The same way that Candy went from being plus 200 to plus 300 to plus like 600 being the max. So there is room for them to grow. This stat multiplier is super cool. I think it's an interesting decision to make overall. You're looking at approximately 150%. So 1.5 times their base stats. So a unit like Roger, who has like 2500 attack with a bit of candy, goes from 2500 attack plus the 1.5 times to him, which is 1250. So you're looking at like 3750 for V1 Roger in just attack stat alone, which means like any team that does like 1 billion damage, if every character is level limit broken to the max, you're looking at your damage being multiplied by 1.5 times. So you go from doing 1 billion damage to doing 1.5 billion damage. And obviously, this makes sense that this is being introduced purely because of the new introduction to how the super boss works and how the HP scaling has now increased. This is like, in a sense, it's proportionally, the stat increase is proportionally worked alongside the HP increase. I still don't agree with the Super Kizuna boss HP increase and the scaling of it. However, if the majority of units get this like 150x, like 1.5x stat boost, then it kind of makes a little bit more sense.
どれくらい強くなるかがこちら。最大でステータスが
Stats can
1.5
be
倍
up
に
to
なります
1.5 times.
また
So I'm
エフェクトペンシル
hoping
必要数が少
that
なくなるといった
every unit gets this like up to 1.5x is my ideal. I mean, I assume so. This is interesting. Less effect pens to use depending on its level limit break. I doubt we're going to get a refund for the ones we've already used, which is kind of a shame. But I think it would be cool if you did, but I don't think so. But I think it would have been nice to show on this screen what the amount of effect ink pens was, like that reduced it.
メリットもありますよ。各レベル上限で
Okay, so this is going to be the UI. Pretty clean. I like the fact that it's here. It does slightly overlap with the XP bar. Kind of cringe, but it is what it is. So looking at Whitebeard. So Whitebeard, if current HP is below 30%, this is at level 10. So if we go to, this is the power of recording your screen and not your window. I mean, the window would have actually worked just as good, if not better. White as in white beard. You know what I'm saying? Let's see here. I'm gonna just 6+. So current Whitebeard's Rumble stats. So 30%, below 30%, you get level 8 attack and level 8 defense. When you upgrade, it'll go to level 9 attack, level 9 defense. So you get a +1 on that. I mean, does that make me, like, am I going to use Whitebeard in PvP? Well, no, but does it become a little bit more viable? Well, yeah, a little bit. Like, +9 attack, +9 defense is pretty massive, but like, there are much better units out there. But it's cool to see that this is what the effect is going to take place. Plus, as you can see here, there's a little bit of his captain abilities written there too. I think it's still the exact same with the top part there. Bruce attack of all by 3, or is that his special? No, reduced defense taken by 20%. Oh, that's already different then. Unless his limit break expansion changes captain ability. It didn't. So, that's pretty cool then. We already have a change in his captain ability that is a 20% damage reduction, as far as we can see here. and then he boosts HP, which he did by 1.2, but this is now being changed around. So I mean, not bad, not bad. Like, again, it's gonna be hard to justify, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. You have a character using another character from the same evolution chain, that is a guaranteed special level, so that kind of means that farming Colosseums and farming arenas and farming raids, you only have to farm a minimum of 15 copies, which is really good. Yeah, of course, Yoshi-san. Here we go. Grand Voyage information. Ahaha. Ahaha. Right, let's see. Shout out our girl, Yanaka, our fantastic community manager. She's holding it down for real, for real. Super happy with her work. Alright, pretty straightforward. It's just replacing the map. It's just going to upgrade the map thing. So I'm guessing like there'll be a button that takes you, like it's right there. So it takes from Grand Voyage to main story. That's pretty cool. Level 170 to access it. Pretty easy to get. The main story to access it. Again, that's pretty cool, pretty common. Treats you to a fierce crew battle. Defeat one boss and another one pops up. The Grand Voyage will start with a gauntlet of 5 quests. Local sea monster, Alvida, Morgan, Buggy, and then Luffy. It's an interesting selection. We plan to change the boss lineup regularly. Each quest will have multiple missions to complete. As the mission level becomes harder, the mission requirements will become more difficult. As we can see here, I believe he gets into it a little bit in this section here. You get mission points. Hold on. I don't know if this is like a graphical thing, but like, I guess because you can technically do these two together, or that's maybe how it upgrades. Because you clear the first mission, maybe the next two pop up. I don't know. But because you go from mission level 1 to level 3, I don't know. Maybe there's something missed there. Because he's only completed this one here, so I don't know. Mission structure is cumulative. Okay. If we take this mission for example, you complete this one level 1. And then level 2 you need to have 6 side characters. And level 3 you need to have 6 or more side characters as well as 6 or more cerebral. That's a lot more interesting because whilst obviously like I'm sure there are, I mean we're back to the database, shout out my guy Solaris real quick. But I've typed in white bits. Like for example, if we sort by like attack, immediately you have units like oh my god, I apologize. All right, we're good. Jesus Christ, help me, Lord. You know, YB vs Shanks is there, Nami Usopp is there, Shanks crew, like Mihawk Perona is a fantastic unit as well. Like, it's still Shirahoshi Mancho can literally deal with fucking everything. Like, there's a good selection of units that are available. But again, it all depends. I mean, V1 Shiroshi's there as well. It depends on if dual units will count for the situations themselves. Because I remember reading in the in-game update, they said that they might not. So like, we'll have to wait and see, I suppose. But it does make team building a little bit more interesting. But there is a guide button, so hopefully the guide just says 6 turns of attack down. You can just, alright, I can build for that. You know.
今までの冒険よりも編成の工夫はもちろんいろいろなタイプや属性のキャラクターを駆使する必要があります。つまりレベル上限突破で強くなった昔のキャラクターが大活躍するということですね。
But at the same time, I guess not. You get gems, you get level up materials, you get bounty, all that's fair enough.
特にレベル上限突破手配書については現時点ではかなり希少なものとなっており
I hate this. I hate it. They're rare items. Stop introducing new mechanics and then making the new mechanics rare items. I'm so over it, man. I'm genuinely so over it. Like, stop doing this kind of stuff. It's so frustrating that they do this. They make their rare items like it's, man. Try it out today. I can't try it out today. We will check this update out because there is actually a lot more information that is in that update that we haven't seen. We have more quality of life updates in the works, such as receive all from mailbox and improve friend captain functionality. Those two are quite impeccable options for updates, as they have been requested by the community very heavily. I really hope the friend captain functionality is actually done really well. And the receive all button is just a necessity at this point. Especially with how much rewards you get from clearing content and such, it's a necessity.
国内版ワンピーストレジャークルーズは2014年5月12日
12th of May 2014. So watch out. 8th Annie is the 12th of May. May 12th is the game's 8th anniversary. よいしょ。
本日は周年前夜祭キャンペーンの情報をお伝えしていきます。まずはこちら。
Login bonus. There's a fucking big mum there and there's a marker there. We are back in Wano, ladies and gentlemen. Turbulent land of Wano. Kaido versus Luffy is the anniversary legend with a tandem mechanic. I'm calling it right now. Kaido versus Luffy. It will be the anniversary legend. Although this Marco and Big Mom are quite interesting. This could be a free-to-play Marco, legend Big Mom. I don't think I've seen these arts before, unless like that's literally V2 Marco and that's Kaido versus Big Mom. I don't think they are, but they might be. I don't know. But Sugo Fest exclusive character for the logging in, plus 25 gems. Not bad. 25 gems is a little light. I know that's like nitpicking and being a little greedy, but 25 gems is pretty light. Especially because it's from the 26th of April to the 12th of May. Like, 25 gems is not enough. That's not even a multi! That's not a multi, man! Yoshi! We know about this. There's nothing special. I'm just gonna skip through this because it doesn't matter.
これは私も大興奮なのですが、期間限
This
定
part
で一部
pretty
の
interesting.
BGM があの
The
懐かしの
BGM
アニ
will
メ
be
ワンピースの
replaced
主
by
題
One
歌
Piece
になり
music.
ます。
I'm concerned that for those that make content with the sound in the background, they're gonna get content ID'd by Toei. It's gonna be like, oh! So, watch out for those that are making videos, because you might get content ID'd by Toei for having the music, so just heads up. 3 legends. 1, 2, 3. I'm calling it now as well. There will be 3 anniversary legends. There'll be 3 anniversary legends. This will be the artwork for 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm telling it right now. 3 anniversary legends. It'll be Kaido versus Luffy. It'll be Law and Kid as a dual unit. And maybe there'll be like a Legend Zoro or some sort of Legend Zoro killer type beat. Or there'll be a Big Mom legend. Or a Marco might get a new legend. King and Queen could get a dual unit. There's plenty of stuff. But I do think that there will be 3 legends this anniversary. So 3 Sugo Fest. Super Sugo Fest exclusive. Probably last tap with Super Tandem active as well. These keychains are cool. These are the 2 keychains that all the Treasure Cruise content creators got. So that's really neat. And this is really cool as well. So I mean, overall, like it's the video's ending, but like you can't really complain too much about this update overall.
よしピー動画といえばもちろんこちらもプレゼントさせていただきます。虹の宝石を30個こちらで
30 gemmies.
さらに楽しんでください。
Thank you, Yoshi, for letting me do a discount multi king, my king.
今回のアップデートの内容、そして
Good update.
8周年前夜祭の情報いかがだった
8th
で
anniversary
しょう
countdown
か。
festivities. Keep in mind, people forgot that he's not showing off 8th anniversary. He's showing off the countdown. The countdown's from the 26th of April, which is the day of the update completing, to the 12th of May, which is the day of the anniversary. There is still gonna be way more content coming out.
今回の動画では紹介しきれていないイベントもまだまだたくさんありますので、引き続き公式 SNS やゲーム内のお知らせをご確認ください。
はい。
こちらの動画、そしてアプリに関するご意見、ご感想お待ちしております。
This video and the game, yeah, fair enough.
長い間お時間いただきましてありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。
もうすぐ8周年ということでまたすぐにお会いできるかと思います。続報もお待ちください。バイバイ。
Bye bye.
Nakama.
Nakama. I love that. That's so funny. All right. Yeah, new logo from Bandai. Cool, whatever, man. All right. Let's delve into the news. Shout out the One Piece subreddit. I think you can like control plus this. I can't zoom in. I apologize. I don't know how to use I don't know how to use the desktop version to zoom in, to be real with y'all. It's kind of cringe, but I mean, it is what it is, I suppose. Can't you just zoom in? Kind of like Control plus, Control plus. He's got the tech, lads. He's got the techie. All right. So as we kind of saw from the video already, this is new information, so we'll wait for that. But level limit break, like we've kind of delved into all of this kind of stuff. Animation, this and that. The main important things is this notice from the admins that came out during news time today. With the addition of level limit break, arenas and monthly event quests will be a place to obtain level limit break materials now. Additionally, there will no longer be character-specific limit break materials. Wow. That in itself is one of the most fantastic updates they could have done. First of all, they are incentivizing you to farm arenas and monthly content because you can drop level limit break materials. Will level limit materials be guaranteed? I doubt it. I reckon they're going to drop at the same clip as the materials dropped for the units that you were farming for. But on top of this though, these units no longer require character-specific materials. So if you're a player that doesn't want to farm overtly heavily and like grind out content, at 3x, 3 times stam, 3 times rewards, you have to clear the arena 5 times. Because the first time you clear it, you get 2x rewards. So you get a copy plus 1. You clear it 5 more times, you get 15 copies. That's 16 plus the extra one. That's 16 skill ups because of the new system where if you feed a character into another character, it guarantees you a special level. Unless if I'm reading that correctly. Which is super convenient because point farming events, the only reason you'd farm the point farming events is to get the Chopman mission rewards. So if you don't give a damn about those rewards, you can max out a character in like 5 runs, which is, again, super awesome for those that are super casual at the game. And then you have access to the character completely. Same thing with Arena. It's what this particular thing does, at least as far as I'm reading into it. It makes farming new content that comes out super easy. Makes it way less time consuming for those that don't want to farm for level limit break materials, or those that don't want to farm for the max amount of points to earn all the Chopman mission rewards. Amazing update if it's the way that I'm portraying it as. Grand Voyage, monthly event quests, and GARP challenges. Grand Voyage will be updated bi-monthly. Alright, Yoshi. I don't like that. I'm not a fan of it purely because you've put out 5 bosses. I guarantee you that people will have cleared those 5 bosses within the first 5 days of the event coming out. And that's not at the fault of the game mode. That's at the fault of us as players being new content hungry. Which is a shame because we're going to clear these bosses way too fast. And then we're going to have to wait 2 months to get a new set of 5 bosses or a reset. I wish it was every month, but I understand because I don't want to spam out these level limit break materials too quickly. The gems and rare recruit limit break keys obtained from GARP challenges will be redistributed as Chopperman rewards for clearing different monthly event quests. Again, these monthly event quests are probably the point farming events that are listed here. Additionally, with the addition of level limit break, characters will require more boosters, so like your lobsters and such, than usual. This means that the monthly event quests will be adjusted to be able to obtain more boosters from quests. Probably going to go from like 5 mil to 10 mil XP would be my guess. So you're going to go from about 12 lobsters to 24, 25. Probably not too much of a difference for a lot of endgame players, but I guess the downside is a lot of beginning players. It'll be a lot harder to max out your characters. So once again, it'll be interesting to see if they update the guaranteed skill up meets, or the ones that give you max XP, if they will get updated alongside them, or if you'll need to feed 2 of those to max out a character or whatever it is. And the final point here, super evolutions are when a legend receives a super evolution, the legend will now be available as a reward from Pirate Rumple in the same month that their super evolution skull is released. So akin to how Aokiji was released, you'll now be able to get them a copy or two from Pirate Rumble. That's awesome. That's free legends, essentially. That's dupes for Level Limit Break every month. Not every month. Actually, no, it will be every month. All I hope is that this doesn't replace the free-to-play PvP unit once a month, which is essentially what we have now. I just hope that it doesn't replace the free-to-play unit. I hope that what it does is you get the free-to-play unit, and additionally, you get a copy of the legend that is getting a 6+. That's my ideal. That's about it for the most part. And we'll end on this image here. Overall, I'm pretty satisfied with Volume 6. I think that those in-game banner updates are way more interesting than what was portrayed in the actual video. I still think the video stuff was really cool, and I'm super interesting nonetheless. There is one thing that I did want to bring up as well that I thought was really interesting. The announcement has been re-added. This announcement got re-added, but they removed Super Tandem in the in-game update. They removed this Super Tandem stuff. So it's pretty obvious that Super Tandem is going to be an anti-mechanic. So those 3 Anniversary Legends, which is my prediction, will be... And the Anniversary Legends, they'll have Super Tandem. They'll probably have Last Tap as well. And well, I guess we look forward to that. So they're going to be even harder to max out, which is no bueno, but I mean, it is what it is, I suppose. But I do think that wraps us up. I think the producer video was good. I apologize that this video is almost 30 minutes long, but I'm not going to edit it because I don't care. Thank you all for watching. I've been Captain Papi. Like, subscribe, do all that kind of fun stuff. Follow me on Twitter. All the links down in the description below. With that being said, I'll chat to you guys next time. Peace.